Here's how to never sacrifice your soul when you're building a 20K month business. Welcome to episode 1 of Christian Ambition. I remember when I hit my first 20K month, I was the happiest financially, but the saddest spiritually. And the reason why is because I just didn't put God first. Which shouldn't be a surprise when Jesus literally tells us in Matthew 16:26, what good will it be for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? Because it's easy to build numbers, clients, views, or sales, but if you're building without the Lord, you're building on sand. So how do you actually put God first? Personally, these are the 3 things that changed everything for me. Firstly, I started journaling my prayers. And I don't mean that I just write my feelings down. I actually title my prayers, I organize them, I add verses that match the prayer. And I write it because I genuinely think that when you write something, you mean it so much more. Secondly, I started giving my mornings to Jesus. From 7 to 9 a.m. and then again at 9 to 10 p.m. I don't do any business work, working on my next funnel or anything like that. I genuinely just fast, pray, and read my Bible and just journal. Lastly, I would say to remember your business, but to always bring it back to Him. Because the thing about having ambition as a Christian is that we want to do so much, but we always forget the provider. Because maybe you start doing business because you want to help your parents like me, or you want to provide for those that need help, or anything else that is your biggest motivator. But remember that nothing else matters if you don't have Jesus. Like, how are you going to give what you don't have? How are you going to provide for those if you're not even listening to the provider, you know? At the end of the day, success without Jesus is failure. So instead of trying to just focus on the treasures on earth, instead focus on the treasures in heaven. Just a thought.